All right. Hey, Griffin students. Welcome to another Fast Forward Friday. I'm Mr. McCaffrey, your sixth grade counselor.
I'm Miss Richardson, your seventh grade counselor.
And I'm Miss McFadden, and I am your eighth grade counselor.
And I'm Miss Mejia, and I'm the all grades counselor.
All right. So I'm going to start us off. And Fast Forward Friday is really about giving you the opportunity to think about your future and how we can get to a point where we consider it a success. And right now we want to start with a quote. So for defining success, success doesn't just come and find you. You have to go out and get it. And I think that speaks for itself that we're going to have to work for success. All right. We got to put in the work. And that starts with the saying that we see at Griffin every day, which is be here, be ready, be respectful. And sixth grade, you've heard me say this a lot, and I know other grades have as well, that those three, be here, be ready, be respectful, is going to follow you for your whole life. Whether you're in school, you have a job, you own your own business, whatever the case is, you're going to have to follow by those rules in order to be a success. I truly, truly believe that. So define success. So we're going to look here. So before we start, teachers, I'm sorry. We're going to run through this as the counselors. So we really encourage you just to sit back, relax, watch this video, and the counselors will answer some of the questions throughout here. And then at the very end, we encourage you to open the PowerPoint that we sent with this video, and students will write in their journal. There will be about 4 or 5 prompts that they can use for this one exactly to define success. And then there's more as we go throughout this PowerPoint. But for now, just sit back and hopefully y'all can learn and have some fun while we talk to you, because we want to engage with the students as well. We really do. So Miss McFadden, can you start us off? How would you define success?
So let me see. I would define success by, I think an individual is successful by trying something new and different. So that's how I would define success. That's my definition of success, being successful.
That's a good one. And one that I would use, and I've heard it from a few students. So define success for me is having a job or career where I'm happy. Having that inner happiness it's really hard to find. So that would be successful for me. So name one thing that would make you feel like you're a successful person. I'm going to ask Miss Mejia.
Okay, so one thing that would make me feel successful as a mom and a career woman is to be able to take care of my family and all the people I'm responsible for. And that makes me feel really successful. So, and a lot of things got to fall in place for me to be able to do that. So taking care of my family and all of the things I need to do makes me feel really good and successful.
You're right. There's a lot of things that go into making that happen. Absolutely. So I'll answer the last one. What type of person do you want to be? And again, we want students to write all this in their journal, their fast forward kind of career guide journal. But for me, what type of person you want to be? I would hope, a lot of people have this same mentality, but I know that's not the case. But I want to be someone who others look at as respecting them. Respect is a huge word in my life, and showing others respect and getting respect, it's like kind of the base for having a mutually beneficial relationship. If you respect them, then you can kind of accomplish things together, which I think is very beneficial towards society and building community, which is something, it's at the center of what we want to do here at Griffin. It's why we have these times for the counselors to work with you. It's why your teachers are encouraged to do circles and work with you, is to build community and respecting each other. So we'll go ahead and move on. All right. So one thing, this is kind of for your journal, those previous questions as well, but we want you to write your definition of success in life. All right. Now, students, take your time with this answer. We really want to encourage you to expand on it because if you say success in life is having a lot of money, well, maybe break down how you're going to get that money, what that money is used for. All right, who benefits, things like that. So whatever you write down as your definition of success in life, let's have you expand on it a little bit. So teachers, you'll give them plenty of time to write. It's just an opportunity for you students to think about your future, because we want everybody to have a positive idea about their future. Now, let's be realistic. Some students, you might not be thinking positive about the future, but let's challenge you right now to think of the best case scenario. All right, let's get in that positive mindset and let's think of a way where you can be successful in life. Because I know for a fact, everyone in the school can be successful in life. And we all have our own definition of success, which kind of makes it even better. All right, so teachers, that would be great. So we will watch a short video here. I do believe my screen is still sharing. Can we see it, counselors?
Yes.
Okay, good. Put it on full screen.
This is about moving forward. This is about becoming your own hero. There is opportunity lying all around you.
Oh.
But until you trust yourself,
I don't see the video.
We don't see the video.
Oh no.
you will never reach.
All right, let's see. If I can make it happen quick, maybe we can keep it alive.
Technical issues, sometimes they happen.
You got
Yes,
it
there
now?
you go. We got it.
All right, let's start over.
This
Awesome.
is about moving forward. This is about becoming your own hero. There is opportunity lying all around you. But until you trust yourself, until you believe in yourself, you will never reach your true potential. You need to let go of your past. You need to forget about those failures. You need to let go. Because the only way for you to move forward is to be present in this moment. You control the environment around you. And at this time, the only one stopping you is you. We put so much emphasis on our past, but I am telling you, you are right now. And the reason you are here today is because of everything you have gone through. It has built the warrior you have become. You can be your own hero. But it comes down to finding something you believe in. Finding something that you are willing to fight for. Finding something that is going to push you when you have nothing left. Write down your goals. Make a plan. Hold yourself accountable. And become your very own hero. You are in control. You can choose what content you absorb. You can choose the people you let around you. Every decision from this point forward is to put you closer to what you desire. And that means you need to be able to say the word no. No when it comes down to taking the night off to watch Netflix. No when it comes down to hanging out with those friends who do not support you. No when it comes down to giving up on your dreams. A hero is no braver than you and I. A hero is someone who can hang on 1 minute longer. Today, every decision that you make needs to be planned and executed. You are the hero in your story. Believe it, feel it, and live it.
All right, that was amazing. The counselors love that video for a lot of different reasons, and we want to make sure we get through this video. I'm gonna go back to full screen. I want to make one comment on the video. There's one person in there that I think every student needs to know, and that's Muhammad Ali, and the importance he played in social justice rights across the world, and what he stood up for was amazing. I know your teachers most likely know about him. If you don't, do a little research, and I know you'll be impressed. But now to Ms. McFadden.
All right, guys. So we want you to think about what are some of your life goals. So we want you to choose from this list. We want you to choose more than one goal for your journey. Okay, I really want you to think about it. Okay, so what is a life goal? a life goal is a goal, like a long-term goal. Now, it may be short-term, something that you want to work toward. Okay. So let's talk about the different goals. So do I want to own a pet?
Have
I
a dream job.
Start my own company.
I'd
Get
go
married.
travel around the world.
Get married?
Loving what I
Loving-
do for a living.
Live in another country. I want to do that.
I'd go with buy my own or own a dream house.
Nice.
Maintain good relationships with my family.
Stay or be healthy.
Do something selfless.
Very important one, have enough money to live the way I want.
Have a family. Or have a large family.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
And
start my own company. How about that one? That's a good goal.
yeah. And guys, then now you can also add to the list, add your own goal.
Yeah, this is not an extensive list. It's a good one.
Yes. So, what would you need to achieve this dream? So I want you to explain how you're going to get there. Okay, so what do you need to achieve this dream? Okay, so I want you to think about the life goals that we were just talking about. So my life goal is to travel around the world. Okay, so what do I need to do? Okay, will I need to have somebody to help me get there? Will I need help from someone? Will I need a particular skill? Is there an education path that I may need to follow in order to get there? So my life goal again is to travel around the world. So of course I'm gonna need, help from someone, some particular agency. Someone has to tell me what I need to do so I can travel around the world. The particular skills that I need, if I'm going to a foreign country, I may need to learn a different language. I need to communicate well. I need to have some social skills. So I need to really gain those skills as I go along. And the education that I may need to have like maybe a technical degree. I may need to go to college for 2 years, or I may need a 4-year degree. So I really want you to think about this, and I want you to explain what I need to do in order to achieve this dream or this goal. Okay, I'll give you a little time to think about that.
Okay, so that's really a long-term goal, what Ms. McFadden was showing you. And so in your journals, we want you to also think about maybe a short term. Now, I know high school, graduating from high school, that seems like a long way away from now, but actually you're at the halfway point, or you're going to go next year, but you're very, very close. So we want you to pick one, or you may pick more than one goal. And as you can see, it says earn a salary as soon as possible. You may want to graduate from high school and earn a salary, or take a year off, or go to a community college or associate degree, travel around the world, go to a university, get a degree, do an internship. And you're going to hear a lot about where you're probably using some words that I think your teachers could probably talk to you about what they actually mean. So we're using some vocabulary that you may or may not be aware of, but an internship, that's where you actually are doing the job, but with supervision. Do an apprenticeship, go to a technical school, or you may want to volunteer after you graduate from high school. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to give you an example, and mine's going to be like, I'm going to say, take a year off. So that might be something that I want to do. So going to the next slide. So what do I need? What would I need to take a year off after high school? Well, I would need money. I know my family wouldn't have wanted to have supported me, so I would have needed to have some savings. So how do I get savings? Well, that would probably come from a job, or maybe the good grades might help me get some type of scholarship or something like that. Now, I do know a high school diploma will get me more money, so I would definitely increase my savings. So what we want you to do, guys, during all this is to, when you have a goal, we want you to sit back and think, what do I need to accomplish this goal? And one thing I do want to highlight to you guys, and I know we're talking a lot about a journal, this is something that all of us think is a good way to self-care. It's a good way to take care of ourselves. I think teachers, we'd love for the teachers to get involved with this as well. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I actually have a journal that I write things in. And we want to encourage you guys to do the same thing. So and now we're going to hear a lot more from Miss Mejia.
Okay, guys, so we're going to continue with our journal. So how much do you think that success in life is out of your control or in your control? Some of you have had lessons from us where we talk about that circle of control, right? And the inner circle of that ring is all about what we can do. It's like our attitude, our effort, how much work do we put into our relationships, things at school, our homework, all that is under our control, our attitude, how we behave. And then the further we go out from us, the circles get bigger and bigger, we don't have control. Like we don't have control over the weather, right? But we can certainly change what we wear so we're comfortable. So that's that circle of control. We don't have control over other people, what they say or their attitude, just what we do and what we think and feel. So what is in your control? We want you to really feel positive. Mr. McCaffrey said earlier, sometimes we're thinking about the future and maybe we don't think so positive about it, right? Because things that are happening in the world make us feel kind of down. So try to be thinking positive about this. There are lots of things under your control. So can we go back to the?
Yeah, sorry.
So really focus on what's in your control and what's completely out of your control. What's completely out of your control, put that out of your mind for right now. So choose the number that that best answers how you describe your belief and why. So is your future in your success in your future in your control or not? All right, thank you. Okay, for our closing circle, we'd like for students to verbalize as much as possible, to share, but also write in their journal and expand on this. So when you thought about success at the beginning of our lesson when we started, did that view or definition of success change? So were you thinking success was one thing, and then as we talked more and more, you thought maybe it's something else for you? So what changed? If it changed, why did it? And if it didn't change, then why not? So how come it stayed? Just really think through. This is getting to know who you are, getting to know how you think, and find your passion in life. So the last question is, what can you do today to start moving towards your definition of success? Remember, we gave you lots of different definitions of success. We shared our personal ones. You have your own. So what can you do to move in that direction? Because who has control over that? You do, guys. You have control over that. Whether or not you decide to do your homework, whether you not decide to show up in class, turn on your video screen, engage with the classroom if you're at home, those are all up to you. And we're here to support you and continue to discuss things in Fast Forward Friday to discover who you are and what you love, because we love our job and we hope that you find what you love one day too. And it's never too early to start. So guys, have a great, great weekend. We love spending this time with you, and we'll see you next time.